potential for development.
Right, Worshipful, the Mayor of the City of Derby, Councillor Ruth Skelp. Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Can I invite the Secretary of State to declare the sanctuary official?
Well, can I say how delighted I am to be able to be here on home ground, as it says, to open what I think is a real feather in the cap of the City of Derby. I share the view that the Mayor has just expressed, that it's tremendous that in what has been a huge commercial development, but also a huge brownfield commercial development, that people had the forethought and the imagination to prepare and to allow for creating a site such as this. And obviously I want to very much congratulate everybody who's worked on it and the people who've worked together, because it's been a whole range of organisations and individuals. And I know I think it's a good example of what you can do with careful planning and creative partnership. And for my part, it's particularly pleasing to see an example of something that can be done on what is, by anybody's standards, indisputably a brownfield site, with the emphasis heavily on the brown. I remember much correspondence over the years about the various things that were to be found here, but now what's to be found here is wildlife. I think the creation of the artificial nesting site is a tremendous step forward, and very much appreciation to the people who contributed to that. That, of course, is very much part of trying to preserve local biodiversity, and it's great that we've got breeding pairs there. But also, with regard to skylarks, of course, we're talking about helping to preserve national biodiversity, and since that's one of the targets that my department has set, I'm always pleased to meet people who are helping us to achieve it. So, in itself, a major achievement and quite a major contribution. Of course, we are also working to modernise structures of local government, regional structures and things of that kind. And again, part of that is that we want to make sure towns and cities have a place for wildlife, so that biodiversity can make a real contribution to the life of urban communities. We can go back to the Urban White Paper and earlier to see goals being set for an urban renaissance for our towns and cities, but the whole idea is to make sure that everyday environment does contain more and more things that are attractive, worthwhile and improve the quality of life. I think this is unquestionably an innovative project. It's a very good illustration of an integrated approach to development, and certainly takes forward urban renaissance, which is occurring in the city. I'm told that the Association of Local Government Ecologists, who produced a vision statement for biodiversity in local government, call it increasing the momentum. That's a very apt title. I think there's been tremendous momentum to create this place. It's already very attractive. It's already making a real contribution to our quality of life. Thank you again, everybody who's had any part to play in it. And I'm now going to declare it open when we open now. Do the photographers have an opinion about where we stand? They usually do.